Okay. So now that we have the needs assessment down, it's time to move on to step 3, which is vehicle selection. Very important step because it's one that's going to save you time in the long run and make your deal a much easier, smoother transaction. And the rule number 1 for selecting a vehicle is don't cheat yourself by doing a vehicle selection while sitting at your desk looking at the website. And the reason is, first of all, that you got to remember people buy on emotion, and there's no emotion involved with looking at a picture on a website. The colors don't look as vibrant. You can't see the beautiful metallic or pearlescence in the paint. And more importantly, you'll be surprised at how many times someone will go out on the lot and see something entirely different than what they were came in to ask for. Statistics show that 80% of the time people buy a used car and 70% of the people that buy a new car, and those are people that purchase, not look, but purchase a vehicle, they drive off in something different than they came in asking for. So it's very important to take them out on the lot. And I know it takes a little extra time, and some days the weather may not cooperate, but I promise you at the end of the month, there's an extra car deal or two by doing it that way. And it's actually going to make things much smoother and better for you. Another important thing to remember is that now is the time to talk about pricing, or specifically the window sticker or the Moroni sticker. And there are 2 ways of presenting that. Most cars today will have an addendum where they're going to add some equipment to it. And the basic way of doing it is say, okay, the MSRP on this vehicle is $34,600. And then we've added these things to it, and it brings the price to $35,600. Well, to a customer's ear, that's not very pleasing, because it sounds like, oh, well, I don't want that stuff, or, you're adding things to the deal. I want to buy it at the other price, at the base price. A better way of doing it would be to say, just point to the addendum and say, the price on this vehicle is $35,600, which includes these specific items, and name those off. And of course, those are itemized. And it's just a little bit better way of saying it that helps people be a little more receptive. Now, let's be honest. A large number of people, your customers, are going to object to the addendum. And now's not the time to get into a debate over those items. Remember that the 3 priorities of a car deal are, number 1, sell the car. Number 2, secure the financing. And number 3, make some money. And basically what we're talking about here is step 3. And we haven't even gotten to steps 1 or 2 yet. So let's not twist things around. You have to be very specific in that order. So right now, your sole focus is about selling a car. So rather than kind of tell them it's it's a requirement of the sale, or that it's already on the vehicle, or your boss is going to kill you, or whatever, tell them that, I don't know why you wouldn't want it, but I'll let them know, and just move on. Now's not the time we want to get into argument over an addendum. So this is a very easy step. To recap, what we want to say is that don't make the mistake and cheat yourself by doing product selection while you're sitting at your desk looking on the website. Take them out on the lot. You'll be shocked at how many times people find something different. And the good news about that is it's in stock. And the other thing is that now is the time we should be talking about the pricing with the window sticker, or Moroni sticker, if you will, and the addendum. And I recommend that you start at the addendum price and specify what things are included in that. And from there, we're going to move on to step 4.